Hello again, everybody, and welcome to Clarksville, Tennessee at Austin Peay State University, the site of the Tennessee Athletic Coaches Association East-West All-Star Classic. And the teams are coming out on the field now, being introduced by the PA. And I'm Dan Hughes, and along with Terry Clement to bring you the play-by-play of this one as best we can as we go along here this evening. We're glad to be here. We're glad to be able to share this event with you. Terry, there's a lot of hearts that's going just a little bit quicker down there on the field right now. Even though it's an all-star game, it means so much.
There's no doubt, Dan. These kids, they want to do well. They've got parents here. They've got coaches here. They've got family here. And some of these kids are hoping there are some college coaches here. Maybe they don't have the type of offers or level of offers that they want, and so this is an excellent opportunity for them to showcase their talent against some of the best in the state of Tennessee.
Some of the best is exactly right. As I was going over these rosters the last couple of days, they've changed. They had even some changes today, but we'll catch them as we go along. But you look at these four quarterbacks that's listed on the program. Reisner from Blackman, Hewitt from Oakland, Dameron from Henry County, and Crenshaw from Springfield. You put those four on the field, you've got some talent.
You're exactly right. I was watching them throw in pregame down there, man. Every one of them throws a nice ball, throws a good tight spiral, and even in December with the temperatures, and tonight's great football weather. But, these kids they're going to get pumped up and get excited, and they want to do well tonight.
The West is in the navy blue and white uniforms. As you can see, they're being introduced now one by one on the field. I think I read that there are 88 young men out to play. Of course, some of those, as the week goes on and they spend together, some of those young men are injured. They're not able to play.
Right.
You have that in the regular season, but there's 88 young men on the field. Terry, tell us something about TACA. TACA is the sponsoring organization of this East-West Classic.
Well, TACA, as we said, stands for the Tennessee Athletic Coaches Association. It's just a membership, organization that supports coaches. We have over 4,300 members at last count, statewide, in all sports, and even maybe even your non-sanctioned sports, your cheerleaders and your dance teams, which may not be sanctioned sports by TSSAA, but their coaches are still allowed to be members of TACA. And I've been a member of TACA I've been coaching 24 years, so I've been a member of TACA 24 years. I've been a member as long as I can remember, and I've had the fortune of serving on the board of directors for, oh my gosh, I think I started in 2008, so right at 15 years, and I've had the very distinct pleasure of serving as the president for the since I think 2019, and I keep thinking they're going to kick me off and let somebody else.
Well, I couldn't blame them, but
for a while.
I'm teasing.
But they haven't. And Bill Marbert is the executive director. Bill does a great job. When TACA, when Bill took over, one of the things that he wanted to do was to strengthen the relationship between the Athletic Coaches Association and the Tennessee and the TSSAA, and he has done that to the point of where he is a de facto member of the administrative board of TSSAA. He's got two great helpers, Russ Plummer. Russ was a soccer coach from up in Hendersonville, and since he is retired from teaching and education, he has joined the staff, and also Pat Swallows, who's a baseball coach, Livingston Academy, very successful. Those three guys put in so many hours, along with Jason Lovell, who is TACA's financial officer, and his wife Shannon is the secretary for TACA. Those five people, they put in so many hours make this organization and to grow this organization, and they have done a tremendous job over the last 15 years since I've been involved with it, of being involved with the board of directors, of growing the membership of TACA. And, TACA is an organization that one of the perks that we offer for coaches is a $2 million insurance policy. And when I first started, it was $1 million, and it stayed $1 million, then it went to $2 million, then went back. Now it's at $2 million, and we've kept it at $2 million for quite a while, and that is a very important asset that these coaches have.
And they're very involved in each and every school across the state of Tennessee, from Memphis up to Mountain City.
Oh, absolutely. Memphis to Mountain City, and Tiptonville to Chattanooga. Of course, we were in Chattanooga, and that's another thing TACA does at all of the state champion, or football and basketball for sure. They sponsor a hospitality room for coaches for the whole week, and they provide food and drinks and their uniform vendors there, and so it's TACA's involvement and TACA's cooperation and association with the TWSAA has really grown under their leadership.
I want you to talk for just a minute about Jim Cartwright. Jim Cartwright, and I indirectly was involved in doing when you played back in the Tennessee-Kentucky All-Star game. I can remember going to Neyland Stadium. Bill Haney and I, when we broadcast the Tennessee-Kentucky All-Star game. Had a great time doing that, and I remember Bill Haney talking about Jim Cartwright.
Well, Mr. Jim Cartwright, when you said when I was in high school, he was the executive director of TACA, and he did a lot of this stuff by himself. Now, as you said, when I played, and that was 1985, it was the second Tennessee-Kentucky All-Star game where a group from All-Stars from Tennessee played a group from Kentucky. We played at Vanderbilt. And the year before, when Steve Arnold, who was a dear friend of mine, was selected to play as a running back, Tennessee won 3-0. And, I mean, when I got up there, Steve even told me when he found out I was going, he said, "Man, y'all got to win." He said, "You got to win." And I'm like, "Okay, it's an All-Star game." He said, "No, you got to win." And I remember the whole week, David Alsop, who was the coach at I can't remember if it's Oakland or Riverdale. And if he's still alive and listen to this, he was going to get on my tail about that. But anyway, he was our coach. And, man, the whole week he preached and preached and preached about, yeah, guys, we're all-stars, and this is an all-star game, and this is for fun. But you're going to remember this 30 years down the road, and he's right about that. But anyway, getting back to Jim Cartwright, Jim Cartwright was there every day with us when we practiced. And he was so instrumental in forming that Tennessee-Kentucky All-Star game, and he did a lot of great things for TACA. He was just a fine, upstanding man, and I can't, he and Bill Marbett are almost, they're the same. They're just great men who want to do things for high school athletes and want to do things to showcase those high school athletes.
These kids have been here all week long in practice, and their coaches have been here also. For the East team, Hayden Chanley is the head coach from David Crockett. Thomas Osteen from Marshall County. All these are assistant coaches. Doug Green from Coffee County. Derek Stambler from Stone Memorial. Josh Crouch from Green Hill. Nick Craney from Knoxville Central. Spencer Riley from Jefferson County. And Scott Chandler from Tyner Academy. Chattanooga.
We saw last week.
Yes.
We broadcast their game, yes.
Okay. For the West team, head coach is Will Hester from Ravenwood. His assistants, James Beasley from Hendersonville. Anthony Brown from Hillsboro. Brian Coleman from Summit. Gene Robinson from Germantown. Chris Smith from Haywood County. Jamal Stewart from East Nashville, and Bart Stowe from Dyersburg. Those are the coaches, and they're the ones that's worked with these 88 young men. If my counting is correct, each team, as I said earlier, has 2 quarterbacks listed. That doesn't mean that there's not going to be somebody else standing in at quarterback. As far as running backs, it looks that both teams have probably 4. West has 3 listed, and East has 4 listed. And wide receivers, there's about 6 of those, and each team has the designated kicker. They also have a unique spot, and we talked about that driving over here, and that's the athlete spot. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, those are guys that you're going to see line up in lots of different places. They may line up in the backfield. They may line up as receiver. They may even line up in a wildcat under center. But it's just a person that they may line up on defense. They're going to play both ways, and it may be kids that colleges haven't decided how they're going to use them just yet, or maybe they're going to use them they may use them on both sides of the ball in college. That still does happen from time to time, and so the athlete. And looking at Marcellus Jackson from Fulton for the East, I watched him run some routes, and I tell you what, he runs good crisp routes and catches the ball well. And we've got on the other side, I look down, and he's not designated as an athlete, but I look at Malachi Clay that you and I have seen over the years from Lake County. And, I mean, he can cover receivers. He can also run routes. He's clocked at 4.4.
He can play the game.
In the 40, and he is a very good football player. So,
well, this is going to be fun. Everyone here, I think, is about to stand as the color guard comes out on the field. From our left, and we will have the national anthem in just a moment here at Austin Peay State University. The Governors. This is my first visit to this stadium, Terry, and I'm really, really impressed with this facility.
Oh, it's very nice. This is the first time I've been inside the football stadium. Last time I was up here, and I've umpired some baseball here, but
they don't let you back.
Yeah, that's right. But last time I was here, they were doing a lot of renovations to the stadium, and I'm assuming as we're looking across to the press box that's what those renovations were.
They've done it well in Austin Peay State University. Clarksville, Tennessee is the site, and now as the color guard comes on the field, we'll have the playing of our nation's national anthem.
For the land
national anthem here from Austin Peay. And if you look across the way, maybe we can get a shot from across the way at the home side of the stadium in just a second. There we go. And there you can see the folks that's gathered here, and on up we go into the luxury boxes. And really, really a beautiful facility here at Austin Peay. I'm Dan Hughes, and along with Terry Clement, bring you the play-by-play of this one. The East is dressed in the red, trimmed in the white. And the West on the far side of the field is in the blue. The officials for the games, Terry?
Our referee tonight is Tom Ritter. The umpire is John Short. The center judge is Drew Myers. Linesman Jeremy Brown. Line judge is Craig Dunn. Field judge is Jeff Irwin. Side judge is Barry Blackwell. And the back judge is Mike Watson. And Dan, this is, as we said, the 15th annual East-West All-Star Game, and the series is tied 7-7. Last year, the East defeated the West 31-3, but the West is looking for a little revenge, and whoever wins tonight will take the lead in the series.
There you see the meeting at the center of the field and the happy handshakes. They've been around each other all week long, so there'll be some laughing and talking going on throughout this thing. East-West All-Star, not game, but classic. And we've got a good crowd gathered across the way, and not many on the visitor side, but over on the home side, it's really, really nice over there.
It is.
Let's take a look now as the toss of the coin goes into the air. They let it fall to the ground, and the West has won the toss. Official gets his coin.
Tom Ritter, longtime Division I SEC official.
He can do it. The West has elected to receive, and this football game, this classic, is about to get set to go here from Clarksville. Shout out to Johnny's Restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
They got some burgers, I'm here to tell you.
Yes, they do.
Serious burgers.
That's a Clarksville and Austin Peay staple. Every time we would come up here for umpire camp, we always found our way to Johnny's at least once during the week.
Ball's handed off, and we're going to tee it up, and we're going to play some football.
I believe we're going to play this game with the college rules. They're going to kick off from the 35-yard line.
Shrewsbury from Daniel Boone. He's going to kick it off for the East. We're going to play 15-minute quarters, too.
We are.
Is what I assume. Here we go. This game is underway. Down the field it goes, and it's going to be taken at about the 8 to the 10 to the 15 to the 20. Bang. At about the 23-yard line. I think that was number 20 on the return for the West.
It was.
It was Dowell from Covington.
Nice job coverage by the East team as Dowell got that ball, as you said, about the 8 and got it out to the 24.
First down and 10 for the West.
Dameron, the quarterback from Henry County.
And here we go. Out of the gun, go straight back. Little flat pass is going to be incomplete. Had it, and dropped it. Pass was intended for a person of Haywood, and so he was throwing to his fellow West Tennessean across the way. It was incomplete. Dameron hands it off, goes left side, looking for running room, nothing doing.
It was Stephen Mack, 5'10", 185 pounds from Hendersonville High School on that carry.
Third down and 10 from the 24-yard line. Two wide to the right, one to the left. There's a snap, goes straight back, looks down the field, shoots a bullet, and it is incomplete. It's going to bring up fourth down. Dameron can pass a bullet, can he?
Yeah, you see we've got
Watch
tries
this.
to hit
Wow.
person on the out route, person the Colorado State commit, and pass just a little high.
Electric from Springfield in punt formation for the West. There's a snap. Good one. Kick down the field. They let it roll, and it rolls out of bounds. Let's see where it goes. Somewhere around the 36-yard line. 36-yard line, and that's where the East is going to get started.
40-yard punt for
Dandy punt.
Electric.
Let's see. We got Reisner from Blackman, Murfreesboro. He's working out of the pistol. There he goes. There's a snap. Hands it off. Goes to the left side. Out to the 40-yard line. That was Havis from Chattanooga Christian on the carry. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. A gain of going to be 5.
Yeah, they're going to get him to the 41.
41-yard line. It'll be second down and 5 yards to go. Reisner from Murfreesboro. There's a snap. Looks, little pass. It's incomplete. Bounced it up there. It's incomplete. It'll be third down and 5 yards to go. Ball at the 41-yard line. East with 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Reisner out of the gun. They're sneaking in on him. They come in on both sides. Little pass that's incomplete, and it's going to bring up fourth down real quick for both these teams. And Shrewsbury will be on to punt it away.
You can see the West here. Dan's going to bring both the outside linebackers, number 10, Mamadou Diarra, and number 38, Isaiah Spates from Germantown, and put the pressure on Reisner. And I think both quarterbacks maybe have a little nerves going.
Here we go, fourth down and 5.
Shrewsbury back to punt.
From Daniel Boone. There's a snap. Rolled it back there. Punt is away, and it's a good one. They're going to take it at the 15. Out to the 20, to the 25, to the 30, to the 35. Works his way up to the 40, to the 45, and is tripped up just shy of the 50-yard line. What a return.
Well, I tell you what, you got a 45-yard punt from Shrewsbury, and this is Mose Phillips III, who's listed as a safety, 6'2", 185 pounds from, I lost it, Cane Ridge. So nice return out to the 49-yard line.
49-yard line's where the West takes over in their own territory. Dameron, the quarterback from Henry County, and there's a handoff, goes to the left side, and a gain of 2. And that was Prince on the carry from East Robertson.
I believe we've got Devin Crenshaw into the game as at quarterback from the 220.
Did we move to Crenshaw?
Yeah, we went to Crenshaw right there.
Okay. Crenshaw's going to work out of the gun. 2 to the right. There's a fumble on the play. And we're going to go back to the original line at the 49-yard line, and it's going to be a third down. Third down and 10 from the 49. That was a confusion play.
Well, these guys are all stars, but I tell you what, they've only worked together for a few days, and that's a repetition or a lack of repetition fumble.
Crenshaw goes straight back, looks down the field, rolls to the right side. There's a long pass down the field. It is going to be incomplete. Pass was intended for Gordon of East Nashville. And it's going to be 4th down.
Well, Dan, just like beginning of the seasons, these all-star games early on, the defenses are having a little bit of an advantage over the offense, but I look for the offenses to settle in and put some points up on the board.
Ready to punt it away. There's a snap and a good punt down the field. Fair catch call for, and it's taken at about the 23. So it'll be 1st down and 10 for the East on their own 23-yard line. We're in the first quarter of play. Scoreboard, the clock's on the other side of the field, down low, and we don't have a shot at it.
No. 11:54, I believe, is what I'm seeing.
Here we go. Up under centers. Handoff goes to the right side. And not much there. That is Hewitt on from Oakland at quarterback now.
Bowman on the carry.
Let's see, did Oakland have a football team this year?
I
think so.
My good friend Kevin Creasy might he'll be glad to answer that one for you.
What a team they had.
What a program he's built there. That team just had success for a long time.
Up under center. Looks to the right, looks to the left. Snap, reverse. Goes to the left side. One missed tackle, but they won't miss the next one. Brought down at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down coming up.
There's Jackson on the reverse.
Let's see. Help me with the number.
Number one, yeah, Jackson. Marcellus
He's from Fulton.
From Fulton High School up around Knoxville.
Knox Fulton.
That's another
3rd and 10.
Not very good program. Well, we had a flag. It was declined, so it brings up 3rd and 10.
2 wide to the right, 2 to the left. Out of the gun. Rolls right side. Pass down the field is complete. Up to the 37-yard line. 19 was the receiver, and that was Carver from Green Hill.
Nice half roll to the right. Good deep out. Nice pass by Hewitt. Gain of 13.
The 37-yard line. 1st and 10 for the East. Hewitt working out of the gun now. There's a snap and a handoff goes to the left side. One missed tackle, but they did miss the second one. And that was Moon from Science Hill on the carry. And he lost about a yard on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 11 coming up here for the East All-Stars. No score in this ball game.
Yeah, great penetration by number 30, Drake Stolenwork from Ravenwood High School in the West team.
They go 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Snap, rolls, right side. Looks down the field, fires it. It is incomplete.
Tried to
Alker from Farragut.
Tried to hit Alker on
the intended receiver.
Corner route and just overthrew him.
3rd down and 11 from the 36-yard line. We just got finished last week with the TSSAA championships in Chattanooga. Everybody jumped off sides and flags stopped the play. Who jumped first is the question.
Well,
That's for the men in stripes.
If I'm not mistaken, I think going to be offsides against the West.
Offsides. There you see the official. That'll be a 5-yarder and take the ball to the 41-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and 6.
That's Abernathy, 292 pounds from Pearl Cone. So when he jumps offsides, it's kind of noticeable.
What a program that Pearl Cone had this year.
Yeah, they had one of the more exciting championship games following the Anderson County.
2 to the right, 1 to the left. Wide receivers. There's a snap. And a keeper straight ahead. He gets it across the 50, across the 45, and down to about the 43-yard line, and that's a 1st and 10 for the East. Perfect fake. Watch. There he gives, and there the road was open. And he took it and picks up the 1st down for the East.
Well, Hewitt, Dan, on the season, for not only did he throw for over almost 1,400, he ran for another almost 700.
And there's the handoff, goes to the right side this time, and on the carry, that was Moon from Science Hill, and gets it down close to the 35-yard line. 2nd down, looks to be about 3. Picked up 7 that time.
Yeah, you see just zone read play and nice cut up the middle by Moon and showed his explosiveness.
Hewitt brings his team to the line. Wide receivers everywhere. Looks, fires it straight ahead. It's complete and into the end zone, and it's a touchdown. Touchdown East. Perfect pass. Fired it up the middle and bumped him into the end zone.
Yeah,
that was Aker.
Yes.
From Farragut.
Had double seams by your inside receivers, and Hewitt just took his choice and hit Aker for the touchdown.
Shrewsbury in for the extra point. It is up and it is good. 7-0 the score. The East leads. And, Terry, that was an all-star classic drive by the East.
That was. Told you we'd see the offenses settle down. Saw the East settle down right there. Now it's time for the West to settle down. Have a good drive. You see there on the replay, just Hewitt showing his arm strength and Auger showing his concentration as the free safety broke in front of him and was just a half step late.
There you see a beautiful picture of this stadium here at Clarksville.
Dan, one thing I want you to notice on the helmets of these young men, they all brought a bunch of their helmet stickers and swapped helmet stickers. I think that's that's a great thing that happens in these all-star games.
Shrewsbury is going to kick it off for the East. Here we go, down the field. And it's going to be taken at the 5 and call for the fair catch there.
And that was London Humphreys, a young man we saw last week playing for CPA. And he is headed to Vanderbilt.
Yeah, they're going to put the ball up at the 25. So it's going to be 1st down and 10 from the 25. There you see the crowd gathered here tonight on this Christmas season. Out of the gun.
Dameron's back in.
One of the Henry County Patriots. He goes straight back, looks down the field, fires a long one down the field, got his man. Did he hang on? No. And a penalty marker flies. Going to have pass interference.
I tell you what, you had that was a great play by everybody involved. Dameron threw a great ball, tried to hit Jamari Pearson from Haywood County, and the coverage was impeccable, but interfered just a little bit. You see here on the replay, nice protection by the offensive line.
What an arm.
Yeah, Dameron shows his arm off. And that was Nashawn Holman from Franklin County.
There's a little pass out in the flat and a pickup of about 5. And on the reception was a person of Haywood County. Second down coming up. Second down at about 4. There's a snap. There's a quick handoff. Goes straight to the left side and then still on his feet out across the 50 down to about the 47-yard line.
Started one way and then ran the counter back to the other way, and that's Dowell, Mr. Football winner.
He had a good week.
He did.
It'll be second down coming up. Pickup of about a yard that time from the 46.
Hit Tyler Williams from Haywood.
Dameron, the quarterback, hands off again, goes to the left with it. Still on his feet down the field. And down to about the 38-yard line. And on the carry for the West was Dowell of Covington. And it's going to be third down and about a yard to go. Snap, pass to flat, looking for running room. Not much there. And, in fact, may have lost just a bit. Pass now over into the flat.
Going to go for it.
Fourth down, short yardage. Handoff goes straight ahead, and they get the first down to the 35-yard line. On the carry was Dowell again of Covington. 7-0 to score. East leading the West here in the first quarter of play. Quickly to the line of scrimmage. 2 wide to the left, 1 to the right. He goes straight back, looks down the field, is going to tuck it and run with it. To the 30, to the 25, to the 20, and out of bounds at about the 20-yard line.
Both of these quarterbacks showing that not only do they have very good arms, they have legs to go along with it.
Quickly to the line. Handoff goes to the right side. Pickup of about 7 on the play. Again, that was number 20, Dowell, on the carry for Covington. That'll put the ball at about the 12-yard line. Quickly to the line again. Handoff again. Goes to Dowell. Dowell to about the 8. And that's going to be enough for first and goal for the West. They quickly go to the line again. They got this perfected.
They do.
Tonight. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. There goes Dowell again, and this time he's down to about the 5-yard line. Pickup of about 3. It'll be second and goal from the 5. Second and goal. Hewitt to the line, goes straight back, looks for running room. Over to the left side, throws it up the middle, and it is incomplete. Third down, third and goal from the 5.
Yeah.
Good defensive play there by the East.
It was Manny Scott from Franklin County got in and put pressure on him. Then it was number 30, Donovan Nevels from BGA, who got the pass deflection.
Third and goal. Dameron brings his team. Somebody broke the line.
Yeah,
Officials going to have a discussion. In fact, they're having a prayer meeting.
they are.
No flag.
No flag. Well, I think the defense jumped, but they didn't make contact. In college, if you jump, don't make contact. As long as they don't snap the ball, you can get back. Dan, I need to correct something. I said Dow won Mr. Football. I was incorrect on that. They're fixing to go, so I'll talk about that later.
Wide to the right, wide to the left. Dameron back there by himself. There's a snap. Fakes the reverse. He passes it over into the end zone. Did he catch it? Yes! Touchdown! To Pearson of Haywood County in a just, hey, get it if you can pass. And because he was fixing to go down. Dameron on the pass to the post. And coming away with it. Extra point about to take place here. Littrick to attempt the extra point. Littrick.
Missing somebody. Yeah, there we go.
They're short a man. Ball down, kick up, the kick is good. And it's 7-7. That's the score. We're in the first quarter of play. How much time, Terry?
4:24 is what I'm seeing.
Remaining in the first quarter of play.
See the replay there of Dameron, and he had Burklow open early, but he was under pressure and was about to go down and just threw it up. And Pearson, the Colorado State commit, was able to go up and get that ball to tie this game up at 7, as we said, with 4:24 left.
West going to kick it off. Littrick from Springfield, Tennessee, Springfield High School. Going to have the honors. A kick from the 35. Here we go. High kick. Taken at about the 5 to the 10 to the 15 to the 20 to the 25. And is upended about 27-yard line.
That was Caleb Carver from Green Hills on the return. You see, nice kick here, and just tried to start it up the middle and then break it out to the right a little bit, and nice tackle.
They hit hard.
They do.
Risner is the quarterback this time from Blackman. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Of wide receivers. Snap, looks. Pass out to the flat is complete. He may go to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, into the end zone. Touchdown. That was Alker.
This is an ad-lib play. He wanted to throw it to Alker first, and it wasn't there, and he moved. Alker moved.
Went to
they
Carver.
Connected, and I tell you what, or Carver, excuse me. And Caleb Carver from Green Hill, and he showed his speed.
Goes into the end zone for the touchdown, and it's 13-7. And to attempt the extra point is Shrewsbury from Daniel Bloom. Ball down, kick up, kick is good. And the East leads the West now 14-7.
4:02 left. Here you see it again. You can see he tries to hit him on the bubble screen, and that's a great job by number 27, Mose Phillips, and Carver just moved. And
did you see the block?
Yeah, got the great block. That's one thing that I guarantee you, if there's college coaches here, and I'm sure there are, they're looking for. They want wide receivers that not only can catch but can block.
That wide receiver over there, I believe that was Auker, put
There
the
we
block
go.
on, and excellent job. Well, it's 14-7 now, the East.
After 3 empty possessions, 2 by the West, 1 by the East, now we've had 3 successive scoring possessions.
And kicking off for the East will be Shrewsbury. Where's number 80? Here we go. High kick. And they're going to take it at the 25.
Then after a what I would call a slow start, these quarterbacks are starting to pick it up. The East quarterbacks are combined 3 for 6 for 121 yards and 2 touchdowns, and the West quarterbacks are 4 for 8, only 12 yards, but they do have a touchdown to their credit. So they're starting to pick things up. Both these offenses are.
See who send out this time.
That's going to be Crenshaw, I believe.
Crenshaw, number 14. A kind of rotating series with these 4 quarterbacks. Crenshaw goes straight back, looks, little pass out to the flat, incomplete. Pass was intended for Gordon of East Nashville, is incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 25. West goes in that hurry-up offense. Crenshaw working out of the gun. Fakes the handoff, keeps it. No gain on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and 10. Well, let's see what the East does defensively.
They go to a nickel package. 5 defensive backs.
There's a snap. Goes straight back, looks, he's in trouble, and down he goes. Back to the 21 or 22-yard line. It's going to be 4th down. Crenshaw didn't have a chance at
No, there's a lot of pressure from the East squad. And number 27, Isaac Oglesby from Riverdale, able to get in there. Nevels was also in there providing pressure.
West going to punt it away. Snap a good one, and the punt away down the field. That's a beaut. And it's fumbled, and who's picked it up? I think the East got it back.
The East did get it back.
24 was there to pick it up for the East.
24 for the East is Elijah Pitts.
Where's Elijah from?
Mr. Pitts is from Blackman.
Another great football program.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So the East has it at the 49-yard line.
2:36 left.
2 to the left, 1 to the right. Snap, handoff, goes right side. Pickup of about 4 yards. On the carry was Johnson from Fayetteville. Hewitt is the quarterback for the East. 14-7, East leads. East with the football at the 46-yard line. Lone running back there. Snap, fakes the handoff, goes back, looks, fires it down the field. It is going to be intercepted. Intercepted by the West, and number 22 for the West. And that is Dangerfield from Giles County. Trevon Dangerfield, 6 foot 185 from Giles County with the interception.
Hewitt got a lot of pressure from the West front four and was hit as he threw the football, and that caused that football to be underthrown, and Dangerfield made a good break on the ball and hauled it in and give the West another chance.
Dameron, the quarterback for Henry County, out there for the West as they start this drive. Ball about the 22-yard line.
I think we may be having problems with the play clock, and the back judge is going to keep it.
Clocks.
152. There we go. 152 left in the first quarter. East up 14-7.
Now the official blows it ready. He's ready to play. Dameron, the quarterback, hands it off straight ahead. Met at the line. Hello. On the carry was Mack from Hendersonville.
Isaiah Thomason from Fayetteville, linebacker, was in on that tackle.
Dameron goes back, looks, little pass out to the flat. It's complete. But it had been better if it had been incomplete. A loss on the play back to about the 20-yard line. Going to be third down. You see the score there, 14-7. East leads. Loss of a yard on that play, and it's back to the 20-yard line. Goes straight back, looks, fires a long one down, got the man open, and it's complete. Complete to Humphreys for CPA, and it's to the 26-yard line.
It's a little combo route here, and Humphreys breaks out and gets a step on the East defender, Holman, and nice throwing catch.
Snap, handoff, goes to the left side, looking for the opening, didn't find it. Run out of bounds. On the carry was Mack. And it's going to be second down. Picked up maybe a half yard.
Elijah Pitts comes up from defensive back position, and
that's a good football name.
That's a great football name.
Second down and about 10. If you can see the clock, Terry, that's more than I can do.
7, last play of the quarter.
Snap, hands it off straight ahead, out across the 20, down to about the 17-yard line. That was Dowell of Covington to the 17. It's going to be third down and about a yard.
You see here, ran the counter again. They've had success running that play, especially running it for Dowell and pulling around right guard, right tackle, and having success.
That's the end of the first quarter of play, and the score, 14-7. East leads West. Here at the Tennessee Athletic Coaches Association East-West All-Star Classic.
Teams will change ends. And, you know, Dan, we talked about early on, it took these offenses, it took them a couple of series to get going, and but they have definitely gotten going. As we look here at some statistics from the first quarter for the East, 14 plays, 152 yards, while the West has 26 plays for 117 yards. 21 yards passing for the East, 65 for the West. And West has had the ball 9 minutes and 26 seconds as opposed to 5:34 for the East, but the East has had shown more quick strike capability, had the 72-yard touchdown pass and the 35-yard touchdown pass.
Well, 15 minutes again on the clock. 3 wide to the right side this time. Dameron, the quarterback for the West. On 3rd down and about a yard, he's going to keep and run with it. And he got the first down. No, he didn't. He's going to be shy by about half a yard. 4th down. I call the same play. What do you do?
Oh, yeah. I might put him under center.
A sneak. Mack back there with him. And there's a handoff, goes to Mack, and he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown West. But do we have a flag?
I think that's a towel. We could have had a takedown there in the middle of the line, but nice job making the hurdle for Mack and then accelerating into the end zone.
Ledrick will attempt the extra point. Ball down, kick up, kick is good, and we're tied at 14. Well, that was a fun series, wasn't
It really was a fun series. You see the touchdown one more time. Mack hurdles the lineman and then breaks through one arm tackle and gets through Holman's tackle trying to keep him out of the end zone. And there you see the score in time, 14-26.
I think I saw a play nullified on a jump like that earlier this year.
That's interesting that you say that, because now you can do that because you have no other choice. In high school rules, you cannot hurdle a defender. However, in college, it's legal for you to hurdle a defender. You see it all the time, and definitely it is in the pros. But in high school, if we were playing NFHS rules, a hurdling of a defender is a penalty. But now that was just linemen stacked up. You have no choice. So, I mean, I'm glad it's him, not
we'll
me.
Kick it off. I'm glad we cleared that up.
Clear as mud.
Long kick down the field. They're going to run it. 15, 20, 25. And that's where we stop. East will have it 1st and 10. About the 26-yard line. Maybe. Close to that anyway.
I think that was Alker again on the return, and Drake stolen work from Ravenwood. He's playing one more game for his head coach, Will Hester, head coach of the West team.
I'm impressed with Alker. He's fun to watch.
He is. He's very exciting with the football.
2 wide to the left side. Out of the gun. Well, we got Risner at quarterback.
Yep.
Hand off, and that'll go nowhere. And helmet goes flying. He'll have to come to the sideline. It's just the competitiveness.
It is. I tell you what.
That's what you see. You don't see anger. You see competitiveness.
That's right. And that was Abernathy who lost his helmet. He's been in a battle with those East offensive linemen, and the whole night.
Reisner from Blackman barks the signals. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. There's a snap. They'll pass out to the flat on the left side, and it's complete. Picked up a few on that play, and it's going to be 3rd down.
McGall on the catch.
Ball at the 28-yard line. It's going to be third down and about, let's call it 8. Here for the East All-Stars. They got them spread out 3 on the right side this time. Snap, drop straight back, looks. Little pass out to the flat is incomplete. Fourth down. He wanted to place that one too perfect, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Tried to get it out there to his back, coming out of the backfield, and who would have had some room to run. And sometimes receivers can be too wide open, and I believe that was the case.
Shrewsbury's going to punt it away. Number 22 standing back for the West. Back deep.
That's Dangerfield, and then you've got an up back, Brooks Sapone from Independence.
There's Dangerfield with it at the 25. Looks for running room to the 30, to the 35, to the 40, to the 45, and steps out of bounds close to midfield. It's going to be right at the east 49-yard line.
Beautiful punt.
Great return.
And great return. Might a little block in the back go there by Sapone, but that's okay.
Yep. You're right.
They're not out here to call penalties. 12:34 remaining until halftime, tied at 14.
So Terry Clement Band's going to play at halftime.
Yeah, buddy.
You're going to march up and down the field.
Uh-huh. Good thing we won't be on the air during that.
2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Little pass out to the flat on the right side. And it's complete. Terry, let's see, that went to number 12, and that's a new number that they've slipped in on me.
That's Smith.
Smith from Page.
Yeah, Boyce Smith. Crenshaw from Springfield to Smith from Page.
Snap, handoff goes right side, and going to be knocked out of bounds. On the carry was Dowell of Covington. Terry, they're really letting them play.
They are letting them play, and things are getting a little chippy out there.
44-yard line.
We had a little infighting.
Third down, close to 5. There's a snap, and a handoff goes straight ahead. Nothing doing. Nothing there. Dow couldn't find the hole. The hole never developed.
No, it didn't. That's going to bring up fourth
down, close to 5.
Yep.
And interesting call here for the West coaches. I do a screen pass. What do you do?
I'm going to try to hit my tight end. I don't think the tight end's used near enough.
Snap. Handoff, fumble on the play, and East has got it. They tried the handoff, and nothing doing. Who got it?
DeVorce Harris, inside linebacker from Chattanooga Christian. And once again, that's one of those lack of rep fumbles. It was kind of unclear if Crenshaw wanted to leave it or keep it, and neither one of them happened, and they both put it on the ground.
So the 48-yard line, and it's 1st and 10 for the East. I assume that Hewitt is the quarterback. There's a snap, and that keeper goes around the right side. He's to the 50, to the 45, and out of bounds. Pickup of about 6 on the play. Second down and close to 4. They mark it at the 45. Second down, 3.5. 2 to the left and 1 to the right. The receivers. Snap, handoff, straight ahead. Lowers the head. Picks up a yard or two. And they're going to give him the first down from the 42.
That was Javoris Havis from Chattanooga Christian on the carry.
First down and 10 for the East. We're tied 14-14. How much time, Terry?
10:07, clock running.
Three go wide to the left side.
Man coverage down here at the bottom.
Snap, handoff, round the right side, and pickup of about 5 on the play. Is that Donaldson?
No, that was Havis.
Havis?
Yep. Donaldson down here at the bottom giving him a block and does a great job with his shield block.
Havis of Chattanooga Christian, and he did. Donaldson with the big block. This time they're even. 2 wide to the right, 2 to the left. Hewitt. On second down, there's a snap and a pass is complete. First down to the 30.
And it's only right. Donaldson goes and he blocks for the running back. So that's let's
They
reward
give him
him
the next one,
Yeah,
right?
let's reward him with a pass and just a 7-yard stop route.
First and 10 for the East. I'm Dan Hughes, and along with Terry Clement and the Worthy Road crew here tonight from Clarksville. He goes straight back, looks down the field, fires it up the middle. He had the man open, and it is incomplete. Almost picked off.
Yeah, tried to hit Alker on the seam route, and he was open. You see here again on the replay, Alker just a little stop and go, and he's open. And then it was almost intercepted by, I think that was Sharp. DeJuan Sharp from Innsworth.
Nearly the Siler.
I almost said the Silerthorne replay. Oh, you have to excuse us. They sponsor our replays during the regular season. Used to saying that.
2 to the left, 1 to the right. Looked like he had quick motion, and he gets free and goes to the right side as a quarterback on the carry. Hewitt for Oakland. And there goes a penalty marker in the air.
Yeah, this was coming. Danny, you got to remember now, Hewitt is 6'2", 230, so he is a large young man, or a large man. Played for Kevin Creasy. And so now Tom Ritter and his crew sorting out, we told you things were getting a little chippy.
Getting a little hot.
Yeah. People think these are just all-star games. These guys just come up here and get treated to a week out of school and all that. You get out here on the field and you're competitive.
They're not taught to play that way.
No. Your competitive instincts take over. And so we'll get the explanation from referee Tom Ritter. Dead ball.
Unsportsmanlike against the East team.
Maybe got
3.
3 is
I'm not sure. It may be
I
third
think
down. Yeah, that's what he was calling, third down.
Yeah,
he may have said a number. I don't know.
He did number 2. I think so. When he said Eric Taylor from Oakland. See if we can see. Okay.
15-yard penalty. Now the official's going to have a powwow.
Yeah, they're going to get all the captains together and see if they can calm this stuff down.
Well, the last thing the officials want to call are penalties like that.
Yeah.
They don't want anything to do with that. Plus, they don't want to see one of these players get hurt.
Yeah.
That's the big thing. Nobody
know,
gets hurt in these games.
Well, you and I have talked about that.
Normal.
And you and I have talked about it, and I've talked about it with other people. There's some other all-star games going on in other places, more localized. And the last thing that anybody involved, players, coaches, college coaches who are there watching, they don't want to see these kids get hurt. And, used to, when I played in this game, we played in the summer. But now with all the early enrollment, early signing period, now, they moved the game to now.
3rd 17 is the call. Drop straight back and whistle,
Flag.
and we got
False
illegal
start.
procedure. Going to be charged against the East, so that's going to be 5 more.
Yeah, I think Alker took off. I think he saw the same thing I saw. The post route was going to be pretty open, and he got a little excited.
Ball goes back to the 42-yard line, where it's 3rd down and 23. They must get to the 19-yard line. No,
No,
to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, 3rd and 22. 3rd and a long way.
3rd down and 23
But
or 22. Anyways, 3rd down, a long way to go. Snap, drops back, looks, fires it up the middle. It's complete. Hit once and hit twice, and that time brought him down at the 23.
that was
Huge play.
Yeah, that was Alker on the deep comeback route, and Hewitt throws it on the line, and that's a very nice throw, good catch, and even a good tackle by Stonework.
4th and 3.
We've got a flag.
Ball start, going to cost 5 against the East. So what was 4th and 3 is going to now be 4th and 8.
And I think we're going to see Shrewsbury.
Going to go for the 3.
I think so. I'm going to tell you now, I was watching Shrewsbury kick in pregame. The first one that I saw him kick was from 50, and it had about 5 yards to spare. So this one's going to be from 45.
On the near side hash mark. Ball down, kick up, and the kick is no good. It's short.
They're
They're
running
going to
it
run
out.
it out to the 20, to the 25, to the 30, 35, to the 40, and 42-yard line. Now they're going to have to sort this out.
Well, you see her here again on the replay. The ball is going to be short. The ball is going to be short, and it's going to be returned by number 27, Mose Phillips III, and he gets it out here. And we got people wanting a
Explanation.
want a late hit on Williams from Greenville.
So the West has the football. They run it out to the 43-yard line. They're going to work out of the gun. Snap, looks, drops back, rolls to the right side. Penalty marker down, going to be holding. Long pass down the field is incomplete.
Yeah, tried to hit Humphreys on the stop and go.
Pass was incomplete. See if we can see the hold here.
Oh, yeah.
There it was.
Yeah, number 79, Braden McCandless from Crockett County High School, played for my good friend Kevin Ward over there, and so they chose to take the penalty. Makes it 1st and 20.
Ball at the 33-yard line. West with the football. Dameron goes straight back, looks, fires a bullet up the middle. It's complete to the 40, to the 35, and down at about the 32-yard line. Is that 15 or 16?
16, Bo Burklow.
Where is Bo from?
Bo is from CPA. We saw him play last week. I called their game against Lipscomb, and now the West is going again. There's the snap, and there's the give.
Straight up the middle. And that time, Prince from East Robertson picks up about 3 yards down to 29-yard line. Quickly they go without the huddle. Snap, handoff. Whoa! Mercy. Helmet came off again, I think.
Isaiah Thomason, linebacker, Fayetteville High School, 6'3", 239, might as well say 240. He delivers a blow to Prince as he broke through. Loss of a couple.
Dameron looks to the sideline to get his signal. Clock running. Third down. He looks, hit once, hit twice.
Ball came out.
And a fumble on the play, and it's been picked up by the East. 27.
Isaac Oglesby, you see here on the replay, Dameron is under all kinds of pressure, and Oglesby not only causes the fumble, but he recovers the fumble. 235-pound defensive lineman from Riverdale High School. And with 5 minutes and 2 seconds left until the half, the East will take over at their own 40-yard line.
It'll be first down and 10 for the East. Is that Risner?
Yes.
Fakes the handoff, looks, fires a pass. It is incomplete. Hit him right in the numbers. That was Carver of Green Hill. It's going to be second down.
Yeah, I think Carver was already anticipating the catch and anticipating what move he was going to make once he did catch it. And forgot the first part.
It's like in baseball. Catch it and then
decide. Yeah.
Then decide what you're going to do
That's
with
right.
it. There's a handoff straight up the middle and gets out to the 50-yard line. On the carry,
Bowman.
number 10, Bowman from Monterey.
Yeah, just kind of
That young man showed some movement of the legs.
Yeah, he did. Showed
first down and 10.
Great patience and great vision.
Out of the gun. Hands it off. That time didn't go so well. Bowman again on the carry. Loss on the play of about 2 yards. It'll be second down and 12.
You see Jabari Simmons, number 18, coming from his defensive end position, unblocked, and from Brentwood Academy, and gets the tackle for loss.
You're watching Tennessee Athletic Coaches Association East-West All-Star Classic from Austin Peay State University. Snap, fakes the handoff, little pass out in the flat, cuts it back into the middle, hit once, hit twice, down to the 44. And that was Carver of Green Hill on the reception. It's going to be third down and about 4. Coming up here for the East All-Stars.
And then Alker went off. No, he's staying on. He took a shot from his one of his own offensive linemen trying to come out and throw a block. But he's staying in.
Out of the gun. Reisner. Going to have a delay of game or a timeout?
A timeout.
Timeout's going to be called. Had to do something right there. Third down and about 4 yards to go for East, and they take the 60-second timeout. Tennessee Athletic Coaches Association sponsors this event each and every year. And for the last 15. This makes 15, right?
This is the 15th annual. Yes.
15th annual East-West All-Star Classic. Started first is the Tennessee-Kentucky All-Star Game. And now we go and have it this year, and we're nearly to halftime.
Yes, we are. And
Can you see the clock?
2:48.
I'm amazed how you can see that.
The bad thing is, if it was right here, I couldn't see it. If it was on our side, I couldn't see it, but I can see across the field.
2:48 remaining in the half. That's why I keep asking you what the time is. I can't see it.
I can see it fine from over here.
I'm amazed. Here we go. Timeout over. Hope you enjoyed our commercials. 2 wide to the right, 2 to the left. From the 44-yard line. 3rd down and 4. He drops back 1 step, pass incomplete. Pass was intended for Auker, and it's going to be 4th and 4.
Okay, he's going to punt. I thought, no, wait a minute now. I know Shrewsbury's got a strong leg, but
not that strong.
No, that would have been about a 61-yard attempt. But
that'd been an all-star game record.
My gosh, yes. That might have been a National Federation record. Sapone and Phillips back.
Snap, good one, punt away.
Beauty.
And it's going to go into the end zone. Bring it out. It's going to be 1st down and 10 for the West. With how much time left?
2:36. Now, I'm going to tell you something. That ball traveled about, I was trying to look, he hit it about the
40?
No, he hit it about the 45, and that ball traveled about 5 yards deep in the end zone. So that ball traveled about 60 yards in the air and turned over, and it looked like a pass.
A talented toe, I might say.
I'm telling you.
It's going to be 1st down and 10 from the 20-yard line. I assume Crenshaw
yes,
is the quarterback working out of the gun. A little pass to the flat on the right side, and it is complete, and he's run out of bounds.
It's Prince on the catch.
That's going to be a 1st down. Ball's going to be at the 30-yard line, 1st and 10. Crenshaw goes without the huddle. Snap, handoff, straight ahead, goes right side. Picked up a yard or 2. Not much more than that. I think was Prince on the carry that
that was
time.
Prince again.
To the 32-yard line, 2nd down and 8.
Jersey Chubb on the tackle. We saw Mr. Chubb last week in that 2A championship game.
Snap. Passing to the flat to the 35 and down quickly at the 39-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and a yard.
Complete out here to Bobby Joyner from East Nashville.
Snap, handoff, straight ahead, and he picks up 6. On the carry was Prince of East Robertson. And that'll be a 1st and 10 for the West squad on their own 46-yard line.
1:26 left.
Handoff, goes right side, tries to cut it back, and doesn't do so. He's down at the line of scrimmage.
Got a timeout by the West.
Timeout is called, and we're tied 14-14.
You know, Dan, one thing that these guys probably have to, an adjustment they have to make. I was watching the back right there get the handoff and just tries to go to the outside. And you know, in the regular season, even in the playoffs, maybe even, in his last game, he was able to just go to the outside and just outrun everybody. These guys, you can't do that. You have to learn how to adjust your running style to the level of talent that you are playing against. And, that's something that these kids going forward in their college career, and that was Mac on the carry. That's something they'll have to learn how to do. They'll have to learn how to run in a different style going forward.
It's 2nd down and 10 from the 46-yard line. Snap, drops back 2 steps, looks, fires it up the middle. It is complete. And a 1st and 10 to the 44. Inside East territory. Terry, you keep the eye on the clock because you're the only eye that can see it. Whistle.
Timeout.
Timeout called by the East. I don't believe they had enough players on the field.
I think they were going to have too many because they had one that wasn't going to get off the field before the ball was snapped, and so had to Coach Chandley had to take a timeout.
So the timeout they take, and
1:12 left until the half, and tied 14-14.
Better known as 72 seconds, right?
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
I think that one was their 32nd timeout.
To the line of scrimmage. Drops straight back, looks, fires it toward the corner, and it is incomplete.
Tried to hit Gordon on the hitch and go, and Elijah Pitts wasn't falling for it. The Blackman product stayed deep and just was in great position. And the only thing that Crenshaw could do was throw it out of bounds with 1:07 left.
Counting down. Drops straight back, looks, fires it. It's complete to the 40. And a penalty marker goes flying. And Terry, that was a lot of extracurricular for no reason. Can we see it again?
That was a lot of extracurricular. If we can bring that up again on replay while they're sorting it out, because they're going to have to talk about this, because you've got number 9 Isaiah Thomason on the East squad tied up with Bobby Joyner from East Nashville. You see the catch by Joyner, and he's breaks free, and now I see people still have a hold of him, and
run him about 10 yards back.
Yeah, we saw Joyner throw the punch, and that's it may be classified as a punch, it may not, but make the motion with his arm, I guess, is the best way for me to say it. And unfortunately that hurts his team, and that's a dead ball penalty, so that brings it all the way back to the 47-yard line in West Territory.
No, everybody, someone took a timeout. I don't know which one. Officials are over on the west side in the huddle.
Well, and if you're Will Hester, I'm sure you're a little upset too, because your kid got driven back about 10 yards after the whistle had blown, and that's frustrating for coaches, and that's frustrating for the receiver.
3rd down and long. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. There's a snap, drops straight back, looks down the field, gets some pressure, and he's going to be sacked back at the 35. And timeout is called quickly here by the East.
That is Kevin Bradley, 6'3", 305-pound defensive lineman from Nashville Christian that breaks through 2 blocks and gets the sack, and the East calls a timeout.
With what left?
50 seconds.
50 seconds. And the West is going to have to punt it away. Lytrick was out there, now calls them back. The 50 seconds remaining. It's 4th down, and let's see, there's 10, 20, 29 yards. 15 of that was a penalty. 14-14, we are tied.
You see Tom Ritter coming over and having a quick word with Hayden Chandler.
It's just a recommendation.
We've got Carver and Alker back to receive.
West ready to punt it away. Snap's a good one. Punt down the field. It's good. And it's going to go out of bounds.
I'm just barely over 6.
Around the 30-yard line. Right at the 30-yard line.
34-yard punt for Leftrick. With 40 seconds. 40 seconds left.
40 ticks of the clock. West out there on the defense now waiting for the East.
And, you know, Dan, this East squad has shown the quick play, quick strike capabilities. But I think you're going to see a lot of 2-deep zone coverage out of this West team.
They go 3 wide to the left side. He rolls to the left, looks down the field, fires it. It is complete and out of bounds quickly at the 40. They're going to move the chains, and that's a first down.
Yeah, you see this play again on replay with 34 seconds left. Hewitt rolls out, and you have safety Mark Joseph from Sheffield High School who got a hand on it and knocked it right up to McGaw, who made the catch, got out of bounds. 34 seconds.
Snap, handoff. That surprises me.
Yeah, that was Havis.
From Chattanooga Christian on the carry, 2-yard gain. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Goes straight back, looks, fires it. It is complete at the 45, down to the 40, and out of bounds. How much time left, Terry?
5 seconds. That was
down to
awkward.
the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for the East. 5 ticks of the clock remaining. Lone running back. There's a snap. There's a handoff or pass to the right side. It's complete. And 2 seconds left. Pass was complete to Donaldson of Boyd Buchanan.
Now we're going to try a field goal.
It'll be a long one.
Looks like it's going to be 51 yards.
Shrewsbury. Yes, 51-yard attempt right here. Holding will be Hewitt. Ball down, kick up. The kick is no good. It's short. It's picked up, and they haul him down at about the 8-yard line on the run back, and that's going to be halftime.
Well, we've got 2 flags right down here.
Okay, we're going to have to do it again.
And that was John Hamilton. We saw him last week playing for Clay County, and Bruce Lamb tight end that was on the coverage team right there. And
There you see the officials huddling there.
I'll tell you, Tom Ritter and his crew, they've
Earned their cash
they've earned
tonight,
their
huh?
money tonight. They sure have already. I think it's going to be a post possession. He's looking towards Coach Chanley, the East squad.
That's like his like
Yeah,
Now the officials are meeting again. West squad's headed toward the locker room. Now they've stopped.
during the return, legal blindside block.
Everything is declined, and
That's the end
after
of
we
the
get
half.
all that done, now we go to the locker room.
That's right.
It's halftime. Halftime here at Austin Peay State University, the home of the Governors. And we're tied 14-14. Now the officials still on the field.
Well,
They're waiting for both teams to get off.
yeah,
the
the
field,
East
one
and
at a time.
and we're doing it smart. The East is waiting for the West to get on off because there's been some tempers shown tonight. Those competitive.
Now we go off the field, and we're going to be to halftime. When we come back, we will have halftime totals for you. We'll be going over the scoring. And one thing that we won't be doing is doing other games around the area.
We make you do one.
This is the Tennessee Athletic Coaches Association East-West All-Star Classic from Clarksville, Tennessee. I'm Dan Hughes, and along with Terry Clement, bringing you the play-by-play of this one. I hope you enjoy it. Let somebody know it if you know about it. Do you have another All-Star game?
I'm trying to. I should have an update when we
Come back?
Yes.
Okay. Stay tuned, everybody. And welcome back, everybody, to our halftime. And, Terry, I'm going to quickly send it over to you for some halftime totals. 14-14, we're tied here at the half.
Well, that's the most important one. But total offense for the West, 45 plays, 193 yards. For the East, 33 plays, 255 yards. The quarterbacks for the East are combined 10 of 18 with an interception for 191 yards. And for the West, 12 of 18 for 134 yards, 59 yards on the ground for the West and 64 for the East. 11 first downs for the West and 9 for the East.
I'm Dan Hughes, and along with Terry Clement, here with the Tennessee Athletic Coaches Association East-West All-Star Classic. We're set to start the third quarter. West has to kick it off to the East as we get started. And let's see, Lyric. Leftrick will kick it off for the West. Got to bear with us on some names. A lot of times this is the first time we've seen either one of these teams. Kick off a good one down the field, across the 20 to the 25 to the 30. And it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. East with the football.
Yeah, that was Carver on the return, and
he's powerful, isn't he?
He is. I tell you, he's fun to watch with the football. 5'10", 160 pounds, played for Coach Josh Crouch at Green Hill High School. And he puts the East pretty good position at the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Hewitt is the quarterback. He's from Murfreesboro, Oakland. And he's back there in the gun. 2 wide to the right, 2 to the left. Lone running back. Fakes the handoff, fires it, it's incomplete.
Okay. It was actually caught by Donaldson over there off the tip, but Donaldson was
out of bounds.
He was out of bounds.
So it'll be 2nd down and 10 from the 30-yard line. Threw that one just a little bit hard.
Yes, he did.
Hewitt will be barking the signals. We're playing 15-minute quarters. 3 wide to the left, 1 to the right. We got a whistle and penalty flag. And illegal procedure, the call will be against the East, and that'll bring 5 yards back, 2nd down 15 from the 25. How come we can hear the official this time?
Well, I think they've finally got the kinks worked out of the microphone down there, unlike the clock.
Hewitt ready. If you ever wonder what Terry's thinking, just ask him. Go straight back, looks, fires a bullet. It is complete and brought down at the 49-yard line. That pass complete to Auker from Farragut, and it will be 1st and 10. Great catch.
Yeah, just
Watch
this.
Just
a short post, and he put it on the line.
1st and 10. Snap, handoff, goes to the right side, cuts straight up the middle with it, and picks up good yardage. That's Johnson from Fayetteville. And let's see, he picked up 9 yards. 2nd down and a yard to go.
Yeah, Johnson's the kid. I remember hearing about him when he was a freshman leading Fayetteville to the Class A state championship. And it's good to finally get to see him in person.
Johnson gets it again, looks for running room, and he gets the 1st down as he stretches out. That's going to be a 1st and 10 here for the East. Ball at the 39. 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Johnson, the lone running back. They try him again. Nope. Rolls to the right. Looks for a pass, and it is complete to the 34-yard line.
And that was Hamilton.
Make it the 35. Wide open.
Yeah, John Hamilton on the tight end release, and man, Dewan Sharp from Innsworth, just 5'9", 175 against John Hamilton, 6'3", 235, and boy, that was a collision.
Now they stop the clock. I think for an injury.
I don't know if they're bringing
Injury substitution.
I guess so. They may have brought Hamilton off just to get him checked.
Quarterback keeper goes straight ahead, and not much pumpkin there. Picked up maybe a yard. They're going to put the ball down at the 34. So it's going to be 3rd down and 5 coming up here for the East. And ball at the 34. Snap, pass down the field. It's complete to number 20, or did he call it incomplete?
Went through his hands.
Right through the wicket it went. And it's going to be 4th down. 4th and 5. The ball will be placed down.
I think they're going to go for it. They're leaving the offense out on the field.
May have a long count here, too.
Mm-hmm.
Hewitt, the quarterback. Three wide to the left side. He goes straight back, looks, gets some pressure, and the pass is incomplete. I was watching the quarterback after the play. He took a lick. You'll see it here if we get a replay on that.
Yeah, Mamadou Diarra from Whitehaven, and Abernathy from Pearl Cone, and Jalen Johnson from Cane Ridge. All were back in the backfield, putting pressure.
They converged.
On Hewitt. Yes, they did.
So it's West football. There's a reverse around the left side. And not much, a lot of running, but not a lot to show for it.
Yeah, that was Tyler Williams from Haywood on that reverse.
Williams goes around the left side. Second down and 9. Picked up a yard on that play. There's pitch, goes to the left side. Cuts back up the middle, gets up to the 39.
I believe that was Mack.
From Hendersonville.
Mack on the carry.
Yeah, he's got a running back name.
He does. He does. He was brought down by Pitts.
3rd and 5. Straight ahead, smash mouth football.
It's going to be close.
Up to about the 45-yard line, close to the first down. Going to put it at the 44, and they move the chains. 1st and 10 for the West. 3 wide to the right side. Rolls back, looks. Rolls to the right side, puts a pass up. It is incomplete.
Should have been intercepted by Naziah Holman from Franklin County. We got a flag at about the 41-yard line.
Usually that represents holding.
Probably so.
First down. Ball goes all the way back to the 33-yard line. To the 33-yard line. Snap, hands it off, goes left side with it, gets up to the 40.
That was Jamarian Dowell on the carry from Covington High School, brought down by Holman.
I've been impressed by Dowell today.
Tell you what, Dowell's a good little running back.
Gets up to the 41.
Covington got to the semifinals, defeated by East Nashville, excuse me.
Little pass that is incomplete. Right through the wicket it went. Pass was intended for Dowell. Going to be third down. Third down and about, let's call it 12. I got to get to the 49, make that the 46-yard line. Looks, rolls to the right side, puts a pass up down the middle, and it's intercepted. At the 30 to the 35 to the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, still on his feet, to the 35, to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, down at the 6-yard line. That was number 12.
It's Colin Hurd. This is a 6 foot, 200-pound linebacker from Page High School. And you see here Dameron rolling to the right. His receiver's got a step, but the ball is underthrown as he was trying to go to Tyler Williams, who had a step, as we said, and you could see, but ball was underthrown, and Hurd brings it all the way back down and puts the East in great field position inside the West 10-yard line.
Ball is at the 5. Up under center. This is Hewitt. Handoff, goes straight ahead down to about the 3.
That's Prince, I believe. No, Harris. Havis. Wrong.
From
15.
Chattanooga Christian. Carrying the ball. Ball at the, let's call it the 4. Second and goal from that point. Somebody jumped.
Yeah, we got a false start.
Going to be 5 yards back. Take it back to the 9. Second and goal from the 9. Changes the complexity of
it. It does.
There's something about second and goal from the 4 and second and goal from the 9.
That's true.
Write that down somewhere. I'll use that next year.
I will do that.
To the right side, and they threw it away.
Well, he was under pressure again from number 8, Tyler Nix from Beach High School. And
he honestly had a man open to the right there.
You're right, he did. I think that the East Center thought that the West team jumped. And so, but you saw the pressure from Nix and from Isaiah Bell from Hillsboro, and then once again from Stolenworks. Stolenworks been in the East team's backfield quite a bit.
Hewitt takes the snap, looks, fires it. It's incomplete.
Oh,
penalty marker flies. Penalty marker flies. Officials confer. Flag is at the 4-yard line. Pass interference call. It's first down, half the distance to the goal, which puts it about the 3-yard line.
I think they've got it. I think they actually have it at the 2.
Snap, handoff, right side, and now it's back at the 9. There goes another helmet.
That's the helmet of number 97, Jarius Abernathy. That's about the 3rd time somebody needs to he needs to tighten his chin strap or something. That's about the 3rd time his helmet has come off, and boy, but that was great penetration by the West front 4.
He'll sit out a play.
A 2nd and goal from the
about the 5.
Yeah, right around the 5. You got Havis in the backfield, 6'2", 210.
There he goes. Left side. He's going to be sacked. Back to the 13 we go. Well, the West line is...
Yeah, defense is bowing up. You see a lot of pressure here from Tyler Nix again, and number 48, Deuce Scott from Brentwood Academy. And, they are taking a stand right here as they had the ball at the 2-yard line. Now it's back at the 13. So
this is 3rd down and goal. Look, fires, tipped in the air. It's incomplete. And it's going to be 4th down, and they're going to attempt the field goal.
tried to hit Carver on the slant short post, or Donaldson. Excuse me. Tried to hit Donaldson, and great break on the ball by number 7, Brooks Sapone from Independence High School, and that'll bring on Shrewsbury.
Looks like a 31,
Yep.
31-yard attempt. Ball down, kick up. The kick is no good. Hit the pole.
Wow. Can you believe that West
hit the upright.
defense?
Well, hats off to the West defensive line.
Yeah, you see here on the replay, just done hooking in enough and hits the right upright. And, man, what a stand by the West defense.
It'll be 1st down and 10 for the West. They'll take it. The 20-yard line. There's a snap, and a keeper goes around the left side. Maybe a couple of yards, and that's all.
That's Crenshaw.
Crenshaw from Springfield High School takes it to the 22-yard line.
6:37 clock running.
Handoff straight ahead to the 25, to the 26. That was 25 on the carry for the West, and that is Mack from Hendersonville.
That's Mac Braxton Williams from Fayetteville in on the tackle, along with Bradley. What, 3rd and about 4?
Yep. And there's a snap, drop straight back, looks down the field. It's complete. First down to the 35, to the 36. Mark it at the 35. Goes out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Move the chains. It'll be first down and 10 for the West. We're tied 14-14 here. This is the Tennessee Athletic Coaches Association East-West All-Star Classic. I'm Dan Hughes, and along with Terry Clement with the play-by-play here this evening. Snap, handoff, goes left side. Digs up about 4 yards.
That was
There's Mac.
Mac again. Tell you what, the West has had some success running to the left side. They pulled their backside tackle, but running behind number 75 George Steith from Franklin Grace.
Throw out to the flat. Nobody's had any success with that all night long. Take that play and just either side.
Let's don't throw that one again, Coach.
You've never either side. They tried to throw to the flat. And
You're right.
Most of them have been incomplete. They tried to go with them before they get them.
Well, they know the speed of the opposing defense that they're trying to make a move on, so they're trying to make that move before they catch the ball.
Ball's at the 40. Goes straight back, looks. Pass down the field is going to be incomplete.
Man, I tell you what, Gordon from East Nashville had a step, and Crenshaw just threw it just a little, just barely missed him. But I think we'll see that play again.
Just off a step. Fourth down, they're going to punt it away. Leftrick's going to punt it. Snap good, punt away, down the field he goes. Called for the fair catch and takes it at the 28. First and 10 for the East on their own 28-yard line. We're tied here. 14-14.
4:43 left. And, you know, Dan, we talked about how the first three drives were all defense, and then by the respective teams, and then the next three drives, two by the East, one by the West, starting at 8:22 in the first to 4:02 in the first, produced touchdowns. Then we had another touchdown, 14-26 in the second. Since then, nada. Both of these defenses have really settled in and have taken control of this football game.
Another 28-yard line. There's a snap. There's a handoff. Goes to the right side. Up across the 30 to about the 32-yard line. And for the East, that was Bowman from Monterey.
We saw Mr. Bowman played for Scott Hughes over at Monterey, over, I remember right, Putnam County. Isn't that right? Right outside of Cookeville.
Snap, fakes the handoff, pass complete, out of bounds. See where he marked it. What do you say, Terry?
Well, he marked him at the 45, but he stepped out of bounds back here about the 37. You'll see here on the replay, just a 5-yard out here, and you'll see right there he's out of bounds.
Way
38,
before
39.
the 40.
Yeah, and
well.
that was Carver again. I tell you what, Carver's had himself a heck of a night.
45-yard line's where it is. First down and 10 for the East. They had their chances here. 50 degrees here in Clarksville. Very pleasant evening. Pass complete and down immediately at the 48. Pass complete to number 14. That is Donaldson from Boyd Buchanan. To the 47-yard line. Be second down and 2
Yeah, just a double slant by both these guys, or a slant by both these guys, and hit the outside guy Donaldson after Carver cleared the zone.
Their handoff goes to the left side. This should be a first down, I think, to the 45. That was Donaldson again. And that's a 1st and 10.
That's Bowman.
Is it Bowman?
Yeah, Bowman, number 10
I'm
from
sorry.
Monterey.
Bowman from Monterey. How soon we forget.
Yes.
To the 45-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the East team. We're tied 14-14.
2:18 left.
Snap, drop, straight back. Looks down the field. Look again. He's going to tuck it and run, and he picked up maybe 4. To the 41. He being Reisner.
Yeah, he was under some pressure there from Tyler Nix. And Tyler Nix here has really been asserting himself in this 3rd quarter. Found himself in the east backfield several times in this quarter. Reisner able to gain 4, looks like.
Drop straight back. Looks a little screen
Screen.
pass. Goes to the right side. And going to pick up the 1st down. Still on his feet. Still on his feet. And finally brought down on the carry for the East was Johnson out of Fayetteville. Little screen pass there turned out really good for the East.
Man, I tell you, it's a good job by the offensive line. You got you had Ramirez Young out there and Ty Williams out there blocking, and great job Johnson trying to hold on to the football.
From the 12-yard line, 1st and 10. Handoff again, straight ahead, straight up the middle, across the 10, down to about the 9.
Just straight zone to the inside zone. Johnson sees the gap, and tell you what, he's showing some great leg strength, keeping his legs moving after contact and getting extra yards.
It's like a radar out there, isn't he?
It really is. Now Bowman's back in the game in the backfield.
Reisner is ready, hands it off to the left side, looks for running room. Loss on the play, back to about the 15.
And Mose Phillips from Cane Ridge comes up from his safety position. That Taxis, you'll see him coming into the screen now, and that's going to be the last play of the 3rd quarter.
3rd quarter comes and goes without any scoring. 14-14, we're tied here at the Tennessee Athletic Coaches Association East-West All-Star Classic. Direct to you from Austin Peay State University in Clarksville, Tennessee.
Forterra Stadium.
Forterra. It's a beautiful stadium.
It is.
Fairly new, to say the least.
Dan, as we look at these,
Speaking of somebody new,
yeah, look at these stats. East 54 plays, 345 yards through 3 quarters. The West 57 plays for only 230 yards. 143 through the air for the West, 87 on the ground, 267 through the air for the East, and 78 on the ground. The East quarterbacks 15 for 28 with an interception for those 267, and the West quarterbacks 13 for 23 with an interception for 143. And the East has really taken over in this 3rd quarter as far as time of possession goes. They've now had the ball 25 minutes 37 seconds, while the West has had the ball 19 minutes and 23 seconds. And you know, Dan, this East defense has really been consistently dominant, but the West, when the East gotten inside the 20-yard line, has really bowed their neck also.
here goes the East. There's a snap and a handoff. Goes to the right side, and they pass it down, and it's incomplete and knocked away, I think, accidentally.
Yeah, he didn't look like it hit number 22, Trevon Dangerfield from Giles County, in the head. As you see, Carver comes on the end around, and hit Dangerfield in the head as Donaldson had a step.
It's incomplete, and that's going to bring up the 4th down, and they bring in another field goal attempt.
Shrewsbury from looks to be 30 yards again. Maybe 31. This will be right at the 21-yard line spot.
Ball down, kick up, and the kick is good. And the East takes the lead 17-14 here in the 4th quarter of play.
14-47. And, Dan, those are the first points since the 14-26 mark of the second quarter.
Well, 17-14 the score. And I bet you if you asked the West team, would you be glad to get away with this one with just a field goal?
Oh, there's no doubt. I mean, you think about how many times the East has been down inside the 20-yard line of the West, if only in the last 2 quarters, have only come away with 3 points. And so I was talking about that the West defense really bowing their neck when the East gets inside the 20.
Well, East up by 3. Now this West team going to try to do 3 or better. They had the ball teed up at the 30. Oops.
Let's don't skip the step at the 35.
Wouldn't this feel beautiful?
Oh, it is. I tell you, all the renovations that have been done in the last few years up here, this is just it's a beautiful facility. Austin, something for Austin Peay to be proud of.
Here we go. Kick down the field, high, end over end kick. Going to be retrieved at the 15, to the 20, to the 25, up to the 30, and knocked out of bounds. Somewhere around the 33-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the West.
Yes, Person on the return. You see here comes up and just tries to find an opening. Good coverage, really, by the East. They do let him get a little outside a little bit, but wasn't able to do too much damage to him.
Ball goes down at the 33-yard line, 1st and 10. Here come the West All-Stars as they begin this drive, and you're going to start clock watching here before very long.
Yeah, we're still at the 14:40 mark, but you're right. Each time they don't produce points, they start watching more.
Pass out to the flat, and maybe a yard. It went to Person.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, Dan.
Haywood. He started to look for somebody to throw it to.
Yeah, this was if we get you see it on the replay here, it's going to be a double pass. His Person goes back and catches it, and good recognition by the East.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Snap, drops straight back, looks down the field, rolls to the left side, fires it. It's complete to the 39-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and about 4 yards to go.
Yeah,
3rd and 4.
That was Person again. Just goes down about a 10-yard hitch and then starts working his way back when he sees his quarterback scrambling.
3 wide left side this time for the West. Snap. Hands it off straight ahead. 1st down. Many more. And he goes down. He falls down at about the 38-yard line inside East territory. Straight up the middle. Explosive run by Prince.
Yeah, that's Zach Prince who came into this game with 1,818 yards and 28 touchdowns on the season, and made a very explosive run right there.
Prince again goes to the 34. Snap, drops straight back. Luke's going to tuck it and run. Gets to the 33, and it's going to be third down. Third down, mark it at the 32-yard line.
Yeah,
Third down, about 5.
Dameron tried to hit a deep ball, and nothing there, so pulled it down and just was able to.
Well, I don't think you go deep here, do you?
Oh, I don't think so. No.
I think you go for the first down. But I'm not coaching. There's a snap and a fumble on the play, and it's picked up by the East, and he's gone to the races. To the 30, to the 20, to the 10, into the end zone, touchdown. Let's see that play again.
That was Elijah Pitts.
Prince with it. He fumbled it, and it was picked up by Pitt and take into the end zone for about 68 yards.
Yeah, and I tell you what, London Humphreys came close to catching him, but Pitts was able to cut it and get into the end zone.
Shrewsbury in to attempt the extra point. 23-14 now the score. The East leads. Ball down, kick up, kick is good. 24-14, East leads here at the Tennessee Athletic Coaches Association East-West All-Star Classic. Error there really hurt the West. They've got to respond in a hurry.
They do, and you see it again. And I want you to watch Humphreys. He's going to come from the left of your screen. There he comes right there, 21. Man, he is really – he was picking them up and putting them down, and but Pitts was able to get on in there. And there's 12 minutes, 13 seconds left. Now you have a 2-score game. Now that clock becomes even more important. And here's the thing, Dan, you've seen throughout this game that unlike the East, the West has really not had just a large amount of explosive plays. You know, they've been more dink and dunk, going methodically down the field, and you know, there's still time for them to get to have that on two more drives, but they got to score on this drive if they're going to do it that way.
East going to kick it off. High end over end kick. Going to take it at the 1, to the 5, to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, to the 24.
There's something.
Little extracurricular activity across the way.
Yeah, this is Person. Comes up, and who makes the tackle? None other than Mr. Pitts, who just had a scoop and score. And Manny Scott involved in a little extracurricular over on the west sideline.
Going to be 1st and 10 for the West. And mark it down at the 23. Is this Dameron?
No, this is Crenshaw.
Crenshaw's pass incomplete.
Well, they tried to hit Tyshawn Tate from Whitehaven, who's lined up at the tight end on the right side. Tried to hit him on a drag route, and that was a nice play by Javon Drake, safety from Laverne.
I thought Crenshaw was going to tuck it and run.
Well, I thought he was too there for a second.
Goes straight back, looks down the field, fires it up the middle, and it's overthrown. It's incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down and 10.
Well, I don't know. There's some miscommunication somewhere on the west because you had
running over each other.
Yeah, you had Bobby Joyner and Boy Smith right there, right next to each other, making contact. So somebody didn't run the right route, and that's another thing. You know, these kids have been together for 3 days, 4 days.
Yeah.
You know, it's mistakes like that are going to happen.
So Crenshaw from Springfield. Snap, and he just covers it up, and it's still free, and I believe, what is he going to call? It's turned over to the east. Watch it here. Not a bad snap.
No,
Crenshaw took his eyes off of it. Now the ball is loose, and it's covered up by East, and they're going to have it at the 12-yard line.
Yeah, Donovan Nellis from BGA, the Memphis commit, 6'2", 250, gets a huge turnover and puts his team in a pretty good position. You don't want to say ice the game with 11:46 left, but
3 scores is pretty close.
Yeah, it's getting there.
Snap, and the handoff goes to the left side, and the ball's free, or the helmet went flying. Penalty markers go flying.
I think that's going to be a face mask. I thought
I saw the helmet rolling through. I've never seen so many helmets coming off.
I know. It's amazing, crazy.
Must be something to do with the cooler weather.
Yeah. Yep.
Half the distance. That's where they go with it now. And it's going to be 1st and goal
from the 1.
From the 1-yard line.
Yeah, right there, number 10, Mamadou Diar from Whitehaven, the guilty party.
There's a handoff. Did he make it in?
Nope.
Nope. 2nd down. Second down, ball at the 1.
Yeah, that was Hewitt. They were trying to the right side, and good penetration once again by this East front line. And I tell you what, if by some chance they could hold him to a field goal right here, that would be a win for the West.
2nd down, keeper into the end zone, touchdown. Into the end zone, Hewitt for Oakland, from Oakland, for the East. And that makes it 30-14.
Yeah, this is just straight quarterback power right here. And Hewitt, 6'2", 230, played for Kevin Creasy down at Oakland, as we said before, and he just eases his way in.
Hewitt holds for Screwsbury. Ball down, kick up, and it's good. 31-14. East leads here in the Tennessee Athletic Coaches Association East-West All-Star Classic. It's been a good one. However, West has shut down on the scoring, but they've got to turn it around in a hurry.
Yeah.
At 10:44 remaining. I can see that on the monitor.
You see that? Yeah, there you go. Well, I tell you what, you're right. It was really close game through 3 quarters, but here in the 4th quarter, 17 points by the West, 14 of them off turnovers. 17 points for the East off of 14 off of turnovers for the West. So I think East is missing somebody on the kickoff coverage team. Is that happens also? You got Shrewsbury here set to kick it off. Person and Phillips back deep for the West.
Long one. Out of the end zone. Nope. Into the end zone. Can't run it out. So they'll bring it out and get cranked at the 25. First down and 10 for the West from the 25-yard line, their own 25-yard line. West trails 31-14. Terry, do you know where this game is scheduled to play next year? Is it supposed
as far
to be back
as I know,
here?
I think it's supposed to be back here. And I did speak to some people at halftime, and there's just been a malfunction with the scoreboard this week.
There's a pass in the flat and out of bounds in a hurry. It's complete to a person of Haywood County. And the ball goes up to the 29-yard line. Pickup of about 4, second down and 6. Another handoff. Goes right side. This time, nothing doing. That was Mack on the carry.
Well, I tell you what, that Isaiah Thomason from Fayetteville, linebacker number 9, you see him comes up, fights through a double team actually, and stops Mack and then gets some help from Jacoby Bell from Siegel. First time we've called his name tonight. But, yeah, Thomason, he's headed to Memphis also.
Little pass out to the flat. And it's complete to Person. And up to about the 37-yard line. That's enough for a West first down at the 37.
Clock running, 9.5 minutes left.
On 1st and 10. He fades straight back, and boy, does he hit. Whoa.
That would be Mr. Isaac Oglesby. Comes off from right defensive end. Beats George Steve from Franklin Grace, and man, that was Oglesby 6'1", 235 is he's been very impressive tonight.
Crenshaw, the quarterback for the West. Goes back, looks. Little pass toward the sideline, nobody there.
Yeah, I don't know if Humphreys, if he was supposed to continue the route, but he broke the route, and Crenshaw thought he was going to continue on. And now we've got 3rd and 18. That's what it looks like.
Goes straight back, looks, fires it up the middle, and it is going to be incomplete. So it's 4th and 18. Punting situation up here for the West, and they'll send the punting team in and punt it away.
Yeah, tried to hit Humphreys on the deep post, and Hurd came in and gave a little help on the coverage and brings up 4th.
31-14 the score.
8:25 left.
Punt away. Down the field. And goes out of bounds. Where are they going to mark it? Somewhere around the 40, and a penalty marker flies.
Yeah, they pushed it on.
Do you see the penalty marker?
No. Yeah, no, I don't.
It's in amongst there where the congregation is gathered.
Ah. Yeah.
Here comes the official. Dead ball, personal foul.
Blindside block.
That's the second one of those
Yeah.
tonight that we've had.
Yeah, that's
It's dangerous.
that's very dangerous.
It's against the East, and so they mark the penalty off. Take the ball back to about the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from that point. I look for running plays here.
Oh, absolutely.
And there it is. A running play that
Did they just throw it out there?
just throwed the ball.
Threw out to Marcellus Bass from McGavick High School.
Picked up a couple. Ball at the 27. 31-14, East leads.
$7:45 left.
This time they do hand it off. Gets it across the 30 up to about the 31, 32-yard line.
It's Bowman.
Bowman from Monterey. To the 32-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down. 3rd down, close to 3. Nobody's in a hurry right now.
Oh, no.
7 minutes and something left.
3. Now 7 minutes.
Okay. There's a snap. Little screen pass goes to the right side, up to the 40. Bang! To the 45. Still on his feet. To the 47. To the 48-yard line.
Tell you what, Bowman, man,
Bowman can play the game,
yes,
folks.
he can.
Look at this. Watch the hit this young man's fixing to get. Bang! Who's still moving?
Yeah.
Then he picks up 5 more yards.
And that hit came from Malachi Clay from Lake County, and then he's able to, as you said, get 5 more before Phillips is actually able to get him on the ground.
From the 48-yard line. Snap, handoff, goes right side, across the 50, down to about the 47.
And they keep running you on the ground.
Johnson on the carry.
And
Do we have
guess
another
what?
flag?
No, we've got another Abernathy's helmet coming off.
Man. Some things you just can't help, I
Yeah,
guess.
I guess. I mean, I don't know if he brought the wrong helmet with him or what, but like I said, we saw him in the 4A state championship game last week, and his helmet didn't come off then, so
But he got some duct tape.
there you have.
Snap, handoff, straight ahead to the right side and down, and a penalty marker goes down.
Yeah, it's going to be a face mask.
Yeah, I think they brought him down by the helmet.
Yeah, they really do.
Marker down at the 42-yard line.
Yeah. Yeah, got DeJuan Sharp, Minsworth. You see here on the
Watched it.
on the replay, Johnson, who about lost the football but breaks it out and was right there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Goes straight back, looks down the field, fires it for the corner. Nobody there.
Yeah,
penalty marker comes flying.
Yeah, that's going to be holding. I don't know if it's going to be on 13, but what you had was a slant and go. And when Donaldson tried to do the go part, he got held and got held big time, and that threw the timing off. And I think they are going to get Sharp again. Bless his heart. Sharp's having a rough drive right here. That's penalties on two successive plays, but yeah, that was a no-brainer. You're not going to be able to see it in the picture, but
No.
you can see. Trust me, that's what happened.
We'll think about it.
Well, okay.
The 17-yard line. 1st and 10. There's a handoff. Goes straight ahead again. On the carry, Johnson.
Dan, I like Johnson. Watch him just sidestep this first tackler. Boom, right there. It's just a little bit of a sidestep and nothing big. Mamadou Diarra is who the person that he sidestepped.
Fayetteville, quite a job again this year.
Oh, absolutely. Got to the semifinals. No, got to the quarterfinals. Sorry, quarterfinals.
Handoff, Johnson again. It's down to about the 7. Check the clock, Mr. Clement.
4:08 and counting.
31-14. The score. East leading West. East driving. There's a quarterback keeper around the left side, and they caught him from behind. He lost a shoe.
That was Drake Stolenwork again from Ravenwood, 6'3", 225. And I tell you what, he's a very good football player.
Ball
also
back at the 10-yard line. 2nd down from the 10.
Dan, going back talking about Fayetteville, they led eventual state champion McKenzie 17-15 with 3 minutes to go in that ball game.
And he caught from behind. Johnson on the carry again.
Stolen work on the tackle again, 2:40 and ticking.
It's 3rd down.
It was almost 90.
Dead ball. Who jumped?
It's going to be offsides on the defense.
I think you're right.
And one of my favorite terms, they blew it deck is unabated to the quarterback.
Unabated?
Unabated.
Why do we have to get technical on
Well,
these things?
you know, that's just
Unabated.
That's one of my favorite things to hear him say. Unabated to the quarterback. Half the distance to the goal puts it at the 5. .2:15 clock running.
Snap, quarterback drops straight back, looks, fires toward the corner, incomplete. It's going to be 4th down.
Yeah, tried to hit Alker on the corner route. And great job on the coverage by Phillips.
Rolls right side, fires it, incomplete. Everybody thought that the West had jumped.
Yeah, they did. Everybody
No
did.
flag.
Nope.
So the ball goes over on downs with
147.
147 remaining in the game. East's going to win this game. The score right now is 31-14. Question is, will that be the final?
And the East is going to take an 8-7 lead in this series. This is the 15th installment of this East-West All-Star Classic, sponsored by TACA.
A lot of all-star games tonight.
There was one going on in Jackson that had a score earlier. North was leading the South 28-0. So
long pass down the field. It's going to be incomplete.
tried to hit Bobby Joyner on a deep post, and Dameron showing off the arm a little bit, throws that ball about 55 yards in the air.
These guys playing in something tonight they'll never forget.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Pass, they threw it away.
Yeah, Dameron.
Dameron of Henry County, the quarterback, I should have said.
He took a shot from Donovan Nevels from BGA. Nevels has been in the West backfield quite a bit tonight. Had a pass deflection earlier. Yeah, you're right, Dan. They won't ever. They'll never forget tonight.
Threw it away again.
.123 left.
Now we're going to punt it away on the fourth down.
Well, you pretty much have to. I mean, you're at the 5 yard. I really think the East would probably take a knee, but going back, I can tell you, in my game, we beat Kentucky 21-16.
I've wondered how long I'd go before you bring that up.
Oh man! And I did something in that game I had never done in my football career, and never did when I played in college. I actually held for the kicker. And
I thought you meant you'd hail somebody.
No,
holding.
No, I did that. Good punt, great punt.
Picked up at about midfield, and he takes the knee. And with
112 left.
72
seconds. I got to get in the habit of doing that. 72 seconds in the high school football season in the state of Tennessee.
This is going to be officially over until next August.
The 18th, my birthday.
You've already looked again.
When we start up again.
Schulze may fire us after this.
He may, you never know.
Who knows?
And taking a knee is Hewitt.
And let the clock roll. He'll have to do that one more time.
One more time, yep.
Everything worked out really, really well here today. Our thanks to the folks at Austin Peay State University for their courtesy in allowing us to come and do this ball game for you. And if you get the opportunity, we urge you to visit Austin Peay State University about next late summer. as their football season will get underway, and you'll enjoy yourself immensely here at this very fine facility. They're going to let the clock roll, and that's going to be it. 31-14. The final score. East has defeated West in this Tennessee Athletic Coaches Association East-West All-Star Classic. 31-14. Terry, some final totals for us. And by the way, you did get those totals really, really quick
How
tonight.
about that? I tell you what, these guys are on it. I love this. 71 plays for the East, 389 yards, 74 for the West, just 259. Quarterbacks for the East, 17 of 33 for 286 yards, 38 carries on the ground for 103 yards, and that's your 389 for the West. Quarterbacks were 16 of 33 with an interception for 158, and there were 41 rushes for just 101 yards. Both teams did really, really well in their run defense. But as we look at some individuals real quick, Caleb Carver stood out for the East, 4 catches, 106, at 85 yards after contact and a touchdown. To go with Ashton Alker, also 4 catches for 96 and a touchdown. For this West team, you had Jamari Pearson, who had 6 catches but for just 26 yards, but one of them was for a touchdown. And Cade Hewitt, 11 for 19, an interception, 171 and a touchdown. And Jack Reisner, 6 for 13 for 112 and a touchdown. So, you know, it started out kind of a defensive struggle, and then we had a little spurt of offense, and then nothing for almost 2 complete quarters. But from 14:47 mark to the 10:44 mark in the fourth quarter, the East put up 17 points, and that was the difference in the game.
Well, that's going to wrap this one up. Defensive player of the game. Mose Phillips III.
Yeah, defensive player
Defensive
of the game.
player of the game. Dameron from Henry County.
Offensive player of the game for the West.
Oglesby from the East. From the West, rather.
And Hewitt from the East. They had an offensive, defensive for both, and those 4 definitely deserved it.
Very much so. Well, 31-14 the final score. East defeats West. For all the folks with Worthy Road Studio, for Terry Clement, I'm Dan Hughes. Good evening, everybody.